Бажаю здоров'я, єдина країна. Я не випадково сказав єдина.
Greetings, Ukrainian people. The seventh day of the terrible war. During this time, we have more unity than in 30 years.
За цей час у нас єдності більше, ніж за 30 років. Спочатку
At first, we were scared, then it hurts. And now it doesn't matter. Nothing matters except victory, except truth, except the peace.
окрім правди, окрім миру, окрім спокою, до якого ми хочемо,
Except the peace we want to come to, except the lives of our people, except Ukraine.
окрім України.
During this time, we have become one nation. At the same time, we forgive each other a lot.
Пробачили один одному.
We help each other. We are afraid for each other. Yesterday morning, on Freedom Square, we were all Kharkiv residents.
За одного. Вчора зранку на
Then the enemy demolished us with blows on apartment houses in Borodyanka.
Потім ворог зніс нас усіх ударами по житловим будинкам Бородянці.
We were all bombed in Kiev last night, and we all died again in Babin Yar from a missile strike. Although the whole world promises constantly, never again.
Хоча весь світ обіцяє постійно, ніколи знову. Для будь-якої нормальної людини, яка знає
For any normal people who knows history, Babin Yar is a special part of Kiev,
особлива частина Києва, особлива
a
частина
special part of Europe, place of prayer, place of memory of 100,000 people who were killed by the Nazis,
били нацисти. Місце старих київських
the
кладовищ.
place of the old Kiev cemeteries.
Щоб зробити таке місце мішенню
You are re-killing victims of the Holocaust. During the Soviet era, a TV center was built there on the bones. Also, a sport complex, outbuildings.
побудували телецентр. А ще спортивний комплекс, господарські споруди. Зробили там парк. Щоб
They made a park there to erase the true history of Babin
Але
Yar.
за що його бомбили? Це вже
Why was it
межею
bombed?
людяності. Такий ракетний удар свідчить, що для багатьох людей
This is already beyond the bounds of humanity. Such a missile strike indicates that for many people in Russia, our Kiev is completely alien. They don't know anything about our capital, about our history.
стерти нашу країну, стерти нас усіх.
But they have orders to erase our history, erase our country,
Куди
erase us all. On the first day of the war, Umань was bombed, where hundreds of thousands of Jews come every year to pray. Then Babi Yar, where 100,000 Jews were shot.
світу. Хіба ви не бачите, що відбувається?
All the Jews of the world, don't you see what is happening? It is very important that millions of Jews around the world do not remain silent now. Nazism is born in silence.
Навчання народжується.
Therefore, scream about the killing of civilians, about the murders in Ukraine.
Кричіть про вбивства українців. Минулого вечора і цієї ночі
Last evening and this night, they continued to bomb our cities, rockets, artillery, machine guns for peaceful people again.
Знову і знову. По житловим кварталам знову.
They bombed residential areas again, Mariupol, Kharkiv, Kyiv, Zhytomyr, and other cities and villages of Ukraine.
Людською причиною. Жодною Божою причиною.
It cannot be explained by any human cause.
Це Бабин Яр.
What is next then, if it is Babin Yar?
Які загрожують
What other military facilities threaten Russia? What other NATO bases? St. Sophia Cathedral, Lavra? Whatever they dreamed of, to hell with them, because God is with us.
За цей час ми об'єднали
During this time, we have united the European Union at a new level,
вже на новому рівні,
more than formal,
ніж
more than the interstate,
вищому, ніж міждержавному.
at the level for ordinary people. We have united millions of Europeans from the Atlantic to the suburbs of Kharkiv, where fierce fighting continues.
Коли Європарламент
When the European Parliament gave us a standing ovation, our struggle, it was an assessment for our efforts.
оцінкою наших з вами зусиль, нашого об'єднання.
6 days of war is like 30 years. Therefore, the European Union answered us yes.
Євросоюз і відповідає нам так. Ми розпочали спеціально
We have launched a special accelerated accession procedure. Our diplomats and our friends unite the world for the sake of Ukraine and the whole world even more.
Нейтральна Швейцарія підтримала санкції Євросоюзу проти
Neutral Switzerland supported EU sanctions against Russian oligarchs, officials, against the state and companies.
То чого тоді чекають
Once again, neutral Switzerland.
до наших
What are some other countries waiting for?
на яких Москва ще тиждень тому розраховувала?
Our anti-war coalition was joined by those countries on which Moscow counted a week ago. This is an extraordinary result.
Підсумок для Росії. Прапор
What is the result for Russia? The flag of this state will not longer be seen at sports tournaments.
світова культура буде
Modern world culture will now be closed. Russian goods are being removed from store shelves around the world.
світу. Російські банки
Russian banks are disconnected from the global system.
російські громадяни втрачають заощадження.
Russian citizens are losing their saving, losing their
Російські
prospects.
матері втрачають дітей.
Russian mothers lose their children in a country that is completely alien to them.
У це число.
Almost 6,000 Russians died. Russian military in 6 days of war.
За 6 днів війни.
This is without counting the losses of the enemy last night.
За минулу ніч. 6 тисяч.
We are in our native land.
Отримати Україну – це неможливо.
And for the war against us, there will be an international
Не
tribunal.
змінити бомбами, танками, будь-якими
Ukrainians, another night of Russia's full-scale war against us, against peaceful people, has passed. Tough night.
трибунал для них.
Someone spent that night in the subway, someone in the basement. Who was more fortunate slept at home. Others with friends and relatives. My dear Ukrainians, the time will come when we can have a rest. But this is after the war, after the victory, in our peaceful country, Ukraine. I ask you all to care of your loved ones. I admire you. The whole world stands for you. From Hollywood stars to politicians, today you, Ukrainians, are a symbol of invincibility, a symbol of the fact that people in any country at any moment can become the best people on earth. Glory to Ukraine.
Слава Україні!